Hello Taurus, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your update for the new moon in Virgo that's coming up on August 27th at 4:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your time may be different, you can check out for your time zone. This new moon is pretty significant, so I decided to do an update for every sign. Just a couple of words before I start with the tarot, and with the tarot I'm asking 3 questions in these readings. First is the ultimate positive impact for your sign from this new moon. Secondly, what could be the challenge? What could be, ruffle some feathers maybe during this time? And lastly, what is the advice from the universe, from your higher power, on what action to take to maximize the positive effect of these energies onto your life? But before we start, just wanted to say a few words on what these energies are, why it's so significant. Well, first of all, Taurus, you're an earth sign, and we have new moon in Virgo, which is an earth sign. We also have Saturn in Capricorn now, and we have North Node in Taurus, so there's a lot of earth energy. The sun is in Virgo, right? We're in Virgo season. So yeah, and the list goes on, really. So there's a lot of earth energy in the air, and I truly believe, being an earth sign myself, a Taurus myself, I believe that this is going to be a very fertile ground for us to develop on, to build on, in a happy way, less in a challenging way, especially if we are open to what is coming our way and to the guidance that we receive, right? Which again, for Taurus could be a bit problematic. We can be resisting the change, but that's the challenge, right? Because together with the new moon, we also have Mars that squares new moon, and it basically is challenging us. This energy is challenging us. Do we truly do what we think is right, what we feel is right in our heart and our soul? Do those things correspond to each other, right? Because the devil is in the details, and the details really build up our life. There are no coincidences, and also there are no unimportant details in what we do and how we live our life. So Taurus, this in fact is giving you a nudge to focus on self-care, on your well-being, and also on artistic urges, to remind yourself that it's not just about the routine, like 9 to 5, office job, maybe like going out with friends once a week, cleaning your place over the weekend. It's a lot more than that. I'm exaggerating, but you understand what I mean, right? There's a lot more out there, and it's time to open up to those new possibilities. Okay, and yeah, another part is, of course, the Virgo in its negative sense can be over judgmental, over critical, pedantic to themselves and to other people. So don't be too judgmental of other people and what went wrong between you two in the past. Just know that the past is the past, release it, and focus on your present and, building the foundation that will take you into your happy future. Take that negative experience as lessons learned, forgive, release, and move on. Okay, let's see what we have. What's the biggest positive impact that this new moon is going to have on Taurus? Of course, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to click the like button on the video, to add a comment, to share the video, to subscribe to my channel, make yourself known. And I will be uploading the September readings very soon for each of the signs, where we usually take a look at your romantic life, your work and career space, and general guidance from the universe. We have 10 of Wands. Wow. Always good news, right? I'm still experimenting with the table, but I'll leave them at this here where you can see at least some of it. The challenge, 2 of Pentacles, trying to have it all, to have your pie and eat it too. Okay, what's the guidance from the universe? Wow, Lover's energy. Love it. Loving choices. Action out of love. Please clarify 10 of Wands. That was intense. Please clarify 2 of Pentacles. I like that with this table, my cards don't fall on the ground though, so that's a positive. Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Wow, such an interesting mix here. So first of all, yeah, the most important impact, positive impact, is for you to let go of certain things, of your pictures. Like, to me, this actually in this case look as pictures, as something that you drew for yourself, and this is your understanding of how things should be like for your love life and also for your finances, for your abundance. You have that very specific picture, what your significant other is supposed to look like, what are they doing in life, you know, who they are. And also you have that specific view of the finances, how much money you need to be happy, maybe specific occupations that you've known your whole life, you've been doing, and you're confident that that's who you are, that's what you should be doing for the rest of your life, right? So the energy is asking you to remove those, it's not even the burdens as much as that, because this is like the weight that we're carrying with us, right? But it doesn't have to be something painful. If it's something rigid, if it's something that we don't allow to stretch and to kind of become loose a little bit, right? Our concepts, constructs, then it becomes, our life becomes more of a suffering, right? Because again, as I was just saying, like when you compare yourself to other people or to the ideal picture that you do for yourself, you're ultimately not going to be happy, because real life is still going to be different from that picture that you have. Maybe the essence is going to be the same, but it doesn't mean that you aren't going to notice the rest of it and I'm going to be upset about it, right? This is for you letting go of those constructs and of those prescriptive specifics of how you see your life in those big topics. Then we have the challenge, which is Two of Pentacles clarified by Knight of Swords. So the challenge could be making progress while you have so much on your plate. It looks like you've been busy, maybe still are, and that's kind of the opposite of what we've been talking about with self-care and wellness and mindfulness, right? So you may find it challenging it will feel right to be on top of everything, and you know, because you're good at it, multitasking, have it all, doing it all, but you will also feel like you aren't really moving forward. It's almost like this feeling, this guy's running, but it's almost like running on a treadmill effect. It may feel like that to you, that you're working very hard, but you aren't making much progress in terms of where you're traveling, right? Because that's your goal in this case, not just to have a workout and put in steps on your Fitbit, right? So yeah, just pay attention to that. And the general vibe of this new moon in Virgo energy is do less and have more joy, do something fun for yourself, something artistic, something creative. At the very least, do something for self-care. Have a self-care day or a mindfulness day, and you'll see how things will start changing for you. The advice is actually Lovers clarified by Ten of Swords. And yeah, in continuation to my story, I feel like this is mostly about self-love. It's about taking a loving approach with yourself, first and foremost. Don't be too hard on yourself, and don't try to conquer the world in one day, right? Because that's again that extra pain that you're imposing on yourself, right? So because you've seen it a lot and you've put yourself under pressure a lot where maybe it wasn't necessary, this should inform you now of how important it is to move away from that and to focus on joy, love, and happiness, on doing more of what you love doing. And if there is something that you hate doing, you're still making yourself do it, then that's a big question mark of whether that something should be in your life at all, or someone by that means. Think about it, food for thought. Someone needed to hear that. First of all, it shouldn't be just you making it work, and then it shouldn't be that hard, really. Right? Don't listen to books and friends who tell you that, oh yeah, that's fine, everybody's going through this. If it's really a burden, if it's taking a toll on your life, on your well-being, on your health, just critical right now, then it's food for thought. Think of maybe that's something that you're ready to release, to move on and to move into this energy of love, where you can be a lot happier, you can be a much better partner, friend, colleague, whatever, yourself, right? And you can multiply that happiness energy, that joy energy to others, which will mean not just a healthy and happy relationship for the two of you, but also for the community, you know, local, global, you name it. Okay, I hope this has been good for you, Taurus. I'm excited for you, and I will be back with more readings very, very soon. Bye, guys.